Hello everyone and welcome back for a quick deck tech. We're looking at everyone's favorite green army of Elves. Elves has been a long time favorite of mine in Modern. It's been around for a while. It has not been super competitive as of late for quite a while. There's been a few cards like Grist and then the Divar or whatever his name is, but hasn't really gotten much. So now with Green Sun Zenith, we're hoping that maybe the Green Men can make a comeback. This list man is a 5-0. There was two other Elves lists that also have 5-0'd recently. They look pretty similar. Most of the lists are kind of all in on Azuri as the only sort of win con, so to speak. Haven't seen like Craterhoof Behemoths out there or a lot other cards like that. Like this version, it's playing the 4 Leaf Crown Visionaries. Only one Eladamri. A lot of 3s and 2s, which are interesting. Between the Visionary, only 2 Mystics, although we have the 3 Llanowar Elves. Obviously, 4 Heritage Druid in every list, 4 Nettle Sentinel, 4 Priest of Titania. That's our way of cheating out all our stuff. This version's on 2 Ranger, 4 Symbiote. Usually you have 4 Symbiote before you start doing Rangers. That's just typically how it goes. It makes sense. The finale is another sort of win con. Obviously, if you have enough mana, you can sink it into the finale as well as a win con. It kind of works as a Craterhoof Behemoth that instead can tutor up the Nettle Sentinel if you need that, or the Priest of Titania. Um, Interesting, no Chord Calling, and notably no, pretty low on the one drop. Only 5 1-drop tap for mana elves, and only 3 of the Dwindens Elite. No War Master in this list, which is interesting. It I like Dwindens Elite specifically with Nettle Sentinel or with Heritage Druid when you're trying to kind of combo out. Because you get the token right away, it's relevant. It allows you for more powerful turn twos with Nettle Sentinel to set up for maybe turn 3 wins. Very low land count, obviously. You get to play only 15 lands plus the 2 Disciples are necessary. In the sideboard, we get to play some fun, green creatures that are tutorable. I like the Skylasher or something to just beat down blue decks, I guess. 6 is a powerful, way to make sure you can kind of have recursion against the grindy matchups. Scavenging Ooze, I think, is the best we can do in green for graveyard hate, as far as specifically green creatures. Um, but I'd check on that. The Reclamation Stage is interesting instead of the Mass Vandal. Obviously, the Mass Vandal is cheaper, but it requires you to have a card in the graveyard, whereas Rec Sage can be played, more proactively. And then the 3 Force of Vigor, the 1 of Grist. Again, this can be tutored up with our Green Sun Zenith or Finale. So a lot of 1-ofs that you can tutor. The only cards that we have multiple of are our spells and then Endurance, specifically because you typically will need more than 1 Endurance trigger against those graveyard decks. So if you've been waiting to try out Elves, I think this build will be worth trying. I assume whoever's, the person who 5-0'd with this has a reason for all the 2s and 3s, and would love to see how smooth it plays out. Have a great day.